It's happy hour. Yeah. Everybody, welcome to the evening happy hour. How you doing? It's great to see everybody out there. Yeah. There we go. Now I can hear you. I can see you at home. I just wanted to be able to hear you. How you doing? My name's Andy Schneider. Welcome to Happy Hour. I do this twice every Monday at noon and 7 o'clock here on YouTube, and I'm sure glad you dropped by. I got some great songs for you, some stories of yore, because today is a very special edition of Happy Hour. Today is the working man's edition of Happy Hour. That's right. Working man's edition. I came upon it. I decided it had to be the working man's edition because I spent this whole weekend just working like a slave. You shouldn't be working on a holiday weekend, but there I was, and it's no good. No good. Overemployment is worse than underemployment, I think, sometimes. Of course, ask me that when I'm underemployed. I don't know. Could be the other way around. If you're out there on YouTube, hey, join me in the comments section, a little chat room there on the page, and let me know what's going on in your world. I'd love to hear from you. I'm sure glad you stopped by. I got some songs from friends of mine. I got some videos to play and lots of good stuff. But I'm not going to waste any more time. I am going to play y'all a song. This is a song of mine off a record called Epic Fail. This is a song about a fellow that did work too much. This song's called Tuned Up. Out the back door, by the exit sign in the midnight, I did my first line by 2 a.m. I think I hit a couple more. In the stock room, some empty Miller kegs saw the toll rise, and then grow legs with the pills and smoke. I really wasn't keeping score. Some was store-bought, only for the taste, like a homegrown. Nothing went to waste. American know-how, alive and well inside of me. If your memory ever does let go, I can creep back on my 3-foot throne and waste another night right where I need to be. I'm the same night after night, tuned up, plant tight fool I've always been. Thought I had it turned around, now there's no slowing down as you walked out again. I'm stoned out of my mind, wasting time. Now I'm sure love like yours don't come around twice. Just as high when you were mine, but you won't leave my bloodstream, and I'm stoned out of my mind, tuned up. In my memory, it's another time when you love me, and the sun would rise across our bed, so tangled in each other's dreams. Now the cold light of my lighter flame makes the leaves curl and speak your name. I ease back in the dark and wait for it to swallow me. I'm the same night after night, tuned up, playing tight fool I've always been. Thought I had it turned around, now there's no slowing down, 'cause you walked out again. I'm stoned out of my mind, wasting time. Now I'm sure love like yours don't come around twice. Just as high, yeah, when you were mine. But you won't leave my bloodstream. Yeah. And I'm stoned out of my mind. Tuned up. Tuned up. Tuned up. That's right, baby. Hey, that's for all my new friends on Twitter. How y'all doing out there? It's good seeing everybody. Thank you very much. I always keep an applause button handy. Always keep one handy. Oh, you know, I tell you, after that long weekend I had, I think I'm ready to be replaced by a robot. I welcome the day that I'm replaced by a robot. We can call him I Andy. How about that? I Andy. I love it. I love the idea of it. I had a long weekend putting in the new fixtures around the studio. How you like my new backdrop? That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Not as dangerous as the real thing either. Yeah. All the advantages, none of the drawbacks. That's right. Oh, hey. If you're a regular to the show, I think you know what time it is. It's time for Andy's Used Jokes. That's right. Yeah. Ooh. I like that song. I think I need a beat for this. Oh. Yeah, that's a good beat, right? Just like a little mellow relaxation in my day. I say, I can't do it with the beat on. I say, that dog certainly is giving his nether regions a good thrashing with his tongue. Yep. I declare, I certainly wish I could do that. That dog would bite you. And that's how we play Andy's jokes. Andy's Used Jokes. You wouldn't believe what that gig cost me. It took Lucasfilm. George Lucas actually came in here. He was in, and he said, "That's going to cost you." And I said, "Cost is no object, man. This webcast is bringing in the Skrilla. It's no problem. Think about adding on to the house." Hey, I have a video. I have a video to play for all y'all. This is a video by some friends of mine, my good boys up in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is some Northwoods country music, and it happens to be a band that I actually play bass guitar in. It's a band called Box 10 from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this is a great little country ditty. It's called Reflection. Oh, I love that one. I love that song. Reflection by Box 10. That little interim vocal there is by our great drummer, Mr. Dave Clevitter of Dubuque, Iowa. How you doing, Dave? Playing this for the kids, are you? Okay. All right. Good. Good. Hey, I got to tell you a joke. Today is working man's edition of Happy Hour. So I got a story about the working man, which is me. I think I've done just about every job that there is to do. And this is one of my favorite jobs because it came out with some of the best stories. You get paid with two coins. One's for money and one's for experience. And this was a great one. This is about the time I worked for the circus. I worked for a circus. Oh, I need a beat for this one too. Yeah. That's a good circus beat. Circus beat. Check this out. Yeah. I love these guys. I was over to their house for a barbecue the other day. Good old boys. So I was there working at the circus. I can't stop dancing. I was there working at the circus, and I was handing out hot dogs with cheese, pumpy kind of cheese. And one of the best parts about the working for the circus is watching all the full-timers who make their living in a circus. You got the guy who sticks his head in the lion's mouth. And you got the ladies on the tightrope, I guess they call that, and the trapezes and all that stuff. And we'd see them all the time. They were just sort of like co-workers, I guess. Well, one day I was there handing out my hot dogs with pumpy, gross cheese on top of them. And Captain Freedom walked by. And I'd always been kind of fascinated by this guy. Captain Freedom was the human cannonball. Now, no circus is complete without a human cannonball, and this was certainly a circus because here he comes with the white kind of Evel Knievel kind of cape and the white helmet that he always wore. And this was my first time seeing him, and I kid you not. Here's what it looked like when I saw Captain Freedom walk by the hot dog tent. Can I get one of these deals? He was a happy guy, but he was twitchy. So let that be a lesson to you kids out there. Pick a less hazardous career than human cannonball. Maybe try being a web show host / guitar player. We seldom experience nerve damage. I want to play a song that's written by myself and a good friend of mine named Chuck Varley from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hey, Chuck! This is a song called Tennessee Whiskey. It's a little thing we wrote over the internets. But I sure do like it. I could stare into those pretty eyes until the morning. But they're putting up chairs and about to turn on the lights. It's never been my favorite place, but across the bridge they'll be serving late. If you want one more, 'cause I'm not ready to call it a night. I never liked the sting of Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home, and there's somewhere you wanna go, well, get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. There's a darkness to that town over the river. Some say it's across the hold on, stay. A sadness in the eyes of the girls working overnight. A mellow blend they'll pour for you If you wanna drink this late, I never liked this thing of Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home, and there's somewhere you wanna go, we'll get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've never liked this thing of Tennessee whiskey. I've always had a taste for the sweeter things. If I don't need to take you home, and there's somewhere you wanna go, we'll get your brand, we can stay all night. You and me in Tennessee. You and me in Tennessee. Tennessee Whiskey, written by myself and Mr. Chuck Varley. Thank you all. Thank you, people. Hey, if you haven't done so, put down the remote, put down the cheese nibs, and run outside. Grab a neighbor. Say, neighbor, knock, 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 neighbor. I got to show you something. Bring them on over to the house and watch Happy Hour together. It's a great thing, and it happens every week, Monday at noon and 7 o'clock, right here on YouTube. Mondays at noon and 7, right on time is what it happens on YouTube. And if you need more information, hobble on over to andyschneider.com. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. What's going on? That's andyschneider.com. By golly, I paid for it. I better see it. By the way, this show isn't all that I do. I'm a full-time musician, but I'm kind of helping out around the house. My wife is a fantastic creative writer, and she has a new podcast, and it's called Fuel for Free Writes. It's called Fuel for Free Writes. There she is. Hi, Hopi. Isn't she pretty? But she is one of the most outstanding creative writers I've ever heard. It's amazing radio theater to hear her reading her own stories. And I got so lucky that I get to do the music bed. So I'm putting together these strange backgrounds for strange stories that are guaranteed to entertain. You're going to laugh out loud when you hear these things. And it's a great program. It's specifically intended for writers. If you're a writer, if you're a creative type, maybe you paint around the house, I don't know. It's meant to sort of spur you on in kind of unpredictable ways. So I think it's really fun. And I'm real proud of her. And it's called Fuel for Free Writes. It's a podcast on iTunes and all the rest right now. Hobble on over. All right, I got about one song left in me. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on YouTube. Thanks for joining me on the web. It's good to see you. Good to see your comments. Thanks for dropping by. Dude, come back again. I got a song. This is also about the working man. This is about a working man who, he had a good night after working. This is called Sleepin. I only came in here to grab a couple beers, but now I'm losing count of the shots I've had. I saw you throwing darts and felt some hit my heart. I threw my credit card down and opened the tab. Like muddy water rising, the flood wasn't surprising. Memories of crying the last time we tried. And it's been going round, your justice broke down, and now your eyes just met mine. Somebody please come take my keys, knock me down and drag me out 'cause everyone sees where this is heading, like a 747 in a nosedive. The bell for round 2 of the herd we've been through will be ringing when we wake up again. We're gonna regret this in the morning, so I think we better plan to sleep in. You know what? Maybe it's the heat every time we meet, or something about riding in your GTO keeps drawing me in just to feel you again. Whisper my name when we're all alone, like some magnetic force. Flip the switch in the course of our evening, drifted toward the real deep end. Now we both drown if no one drags me out. You hold me close to hell, your lips to my ear. Somebody please come take my keys, knock me down and drag me outside, 'cause everyone sees where this is heading, like a 747 in a nosedive. The bell for round 2 of the herd we've been through will be ringing when we wake up again. We're gonna regret this in the morning, so I think we better plan to sleep in. You know it. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. Plan to sleep in. Na 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 na. That's right, Sleep In. It's off my record, Epic Fail, everybody. Thanks, y'all. Howdy to my new Twitter followers. Thanks, guys. It's been great hearing from y'all. Oh, it's sadly enough, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. What do you think, Mr. Man? Yes, time to say goodbye. Okay, that's it then. That's it. Bye-bye, y'all. See you next week on the Happy Hour. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Hi, everybody. This is Andy. Thanks for watching Happy Hour. If you enjoyed the show, hit the subscribe button and stay in touch with me. Thanks a bunch.